if that dog gets on the couch one more time, I am about
You
to
try
have
to
a sniff
stop that
fit.
100 and some pound dog to keep off the couch.
Do you see what he did to my?
Oh, I hit the button. Hi.
Hi,
Happy Friday, people.
we made it.
What? I got to do my little jig.
You sound constipated.
No, nothing like that.
Welcome
Hi, everybody.
in.
Hope you had a wonderful week.
We are Lauren and Joel. We're making it home.
Making it home.
Thanks for coming in and spending some time with us
Thanks
tonight.
for coming in.
Our live tonight is going to be off the chain, off the hook,
We're
off
having peoples.
all the stuff. We got some fabulous people that
We
we're
have
bringing up.
peoples. Yeah.
And where is Twinkle Toes? He's not in the basement.
I don't
yet.
know yet. I don't know. He's still got some time. He still did. Let's say hi to our people.
Why don't we
here.
say hi to our people who are here?
Okay. Hi, Ovita.
Hi, Ovita.
Ovita is here. She was
Hi,
first
honey.
thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up.
Anna Boer's here.
Yeah, more.
You know that's Robin.
Hi, Robin.
You don't even know.
That is Robin.
Mhm.
Anna Boer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debbie Drock is here.
Hi, Debbie. Thanks for coming in tonight. Regina Murphy's here.
Regina, thank you for coming. Thank you for
Thank you.
subscribing.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate it. And there is that Englishman over the pod, Mr. Pod.
No, he said he'll be back for this, so I don't know if he's in the
Is he
chat
here
or
or
not.
is he
But
gone? Where is he?
Paul, you are quickly becoming one of my favorite people.
Helena is in.
Hi,
Hello.
Helena.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Leon Miller.
Leon Miller.
How are you? Thank you for coming in.
We had a blast with Mike and Lissa.
They're crazy.
They are two special people to us.
Hey, Carla's in. Hi, Carla.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. Hello, Carla.
Cassie's Kitchen Creations.
Cassie's.
Thank you for coming in. Saw you over at Mike's.
Yes. There's
Christy.
Smith.
She made it in.
Hi, Christy. Good to see
Yay.
you. Haven't seen you for a while.
She's a hardworking lady.
Yeah. Good enough homestead.
What is up? They're getting some stuff done over there in their place.
Easy
You
over
guys hear the weirdness of the bear? It's just our dogs. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've got a bear roaming around, so don't give it a second thought.
Hello, Karen. Thank you for joining us and being over with us over at DD5.
Hey, hi.
Thank you for coming.
That was very nice of you.
And there is
Mama B.
Mama B with Possum Run
There
Homestead.
she is.
Hello.
Evelyn Newman.
Evelyn.
What up, sister mine? Scott Roper's in.
Stop it, dog.
The dog is pushing me around.
Scott Roper. Hello. Hello.
See, the dogs hear me getting all excited and they think it's a call to action for playtime.
See, there's Paul. Paul came back.
Hi, Paul. I said you're quickly becoming one of my very favorite people. So don't be mean to me tonight, okay?
Hellish Rage is in. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for coming on over from DD5.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Arlene. Hello, Arlene. Happy Friday.
Hi.
Happy
We made it, you guys. We made it.
Another week.
Troy Sutton's in. He
Troy.
brought a man.
There's that Troy. Oh, and there's the
There's
other.
Lori.
There's another Sutton.
Hi,
Lori.
Lori.
Sutton. Lori.
You want to come over and see us this weekend, maybe? Not
Back
tomorrow, though.
Did good.
Hey, Rachel. Hi, Rachel and Sean.
Hi, guys.
Cannot wait to meet you guys face to face. Did you
Yes.
say hi to Dot Roper? Did you say hi?
Yes, Dot Roper. Yes, and we were working on that a while ago.
We were.
and
I thought that he was a mod,
He
and I don't know what
looked
happened.
and-
I tried to get it, and I don't.
Sorry, Paul.
Can you?
We're gonna.
Can you find? Could you go over here and
You
you
can't
because
do it
you
in
don't-
here. You can't.
Don't tell me you can't.
Delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user and delete their comment. I don't want to do any of those.
Why are you threatening Paul like that? He hasn't done anything to be banned, booted, or nothing.
No, he hasn't. I'm not gonna. Oh, there's John Clausen. Hello, John.
Yeah.
Them's the peoples we are going to be. Oh, sorry.
Blowing the beans.
There's
I
that burger.
can't-
There's that Virgo
I
coming
cannot
out.
take him anywhere. You don't tell him anything that you don't want spread all over hither and yon.
Lori Carp is in. Hello, Lori.
I know where you. I know where you sleep. And it looks like we're getting
Trying to get caught up here, people.
everybody's saying hi to everybody.
See, okay, you got it.
Did he get the mouse? Y'all,
Thank you, Hellish Rage.
it's
Appreciate that.
Mouse Mageddon over here, and I don't do
Mouse-mageddon?
I don't do mice. But I will tell you something that I learned. Excuse me. While he's reading through, I don't see them in the bottom here.
No, I don't see them there either. I don't.
I don't.
Maybe he doesn't like us anymore.
Mikey, click the pretty linky I sent you. Okay.
Betty Jean River. Okay.
Hi,
Anyway,
Bobby.
Go ahead.
So I got a real quick tip for you because this is the time of year when everything that's outside is wanting to get inside your home. And this girl right here, I do not do mice. I do not do bugs. It does not happen. It is not happening in my home. I don't care how much in the woods we are. Here's a quick tip for you. Go to the dollar store. And I think it was a set of 3 containers, covered containers, small, with lids for $1 or $1.25 inflation. Thanks, Joe. Get you some of those. Drill a hole about an inch or so in diameter into the side, into one side. Now you're going to take 4 tablespoons of Jiffy corn muffin mix. Has to be that because it has honey in it. 4 tablespoons of that with 4 tablespoons of your baking soda. Just regular old baking soda. Mix it together. The mice go in there and eat it. They go back to their nest. Mice cannot pass gas. So they literally explode on the inside. End of the problem. You're welcome. Don't spend $10 on a mouse trap. They're really expensive now.
Or have cats.
Less than $2 and I can annihilate every mouse in a 4 square mile area here.
Sherry Udell's in.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
And Virginia Alexander.
You know what I heard? Sherry Udell is actually going to be at the 10 Killer meetup.
Oh, very cool.
I know. So I can apologize to her face for kicking her off with Terry and Jason's that one time.
Well, Mike says they got 4 traps for like $3.
Okay, so but we're very careful about the kinds of traps that we use because they have to be kid friendly, they have to be mito friendly, and they have to be pet friendly. So we get the covered ones that are all contained in one.
Can you imagine a 150-pound dog with a mousetrap on his nose?
Or worse. They're not neutered. Guys, we're going to bring up our first guest.
Okay, let's
drum roll,
Steve.
please. This guy and his wife, they are 2 of the nicest people I know, and I don't know if his other half is going to be with him tonight because she's been running around taking care of all the domestics. But y'all,
hey, yeah, what's up, guys?
PD5 Mike.
what
Hello,
is up,
sir.
my schnizzle?
Whew. I was actually laying in bed checking email, going through comments, and Lauren and Alyssa says, "Hey, it's 8 o'clock. Get up and go to the computer."
Oh, thank you, Lissa.
Please forward to excuse me.
Who's here?
My guess is that's good.
Oh, Drew's Lens is hanging out with us. What's up, brother Drew?
What is up, Drew?
He said I can't chat, but I wanted to stop in and say I love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
Gang,
Good to see ya.
gang, Drew.
Yeah, gang's all here.
Yeah, hey, so Lauren, actually, while we were all over at Drew's yesterday, us and Come On Homesteading, Simple Life Reclaimed, we were all talking about you, talking about how cool you were, and you guys are such a good addition to being around here and part of the family and stuff like that. It was all good things.
Okay, so it was good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was a little scared, Mikey.
Hey.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
don't-
we see them tails wagging in the background.
Yeah, so we have an 8-foot fence and gate, and Gus, our other male Bernese Mountain Dog, when he feels like he's being neglected or ignored, he gets up over that 8-foot gate.
Oh.
And then he's just running around. So all of our alarms were going off, indicating that something large was out in the front yard. And it was him.
Okay, I'm back. We had a dog escape.
So we had to play with the dogs. We had to keep the two Bernese Mountain Dogs separated because they're both intact.
Toby, that one's fat, man.
And
Oh,
they-
Drew. So Drew is over at the poker game every Friday night. Drew goes over and hangs out with some other guys, and they got a poker game that they go to every Friday night. And I think next Friday I'm gonna try to catch back up with them. I'd like to start going at least once a month to be able to go and play some cards. I like to play some cards.
I don't know how to play poker, but I sure would like to play with you guys. Don't say anything.
Xander's in. Hi, Xander.
Hi, Alexander. Perfect time,
Xander.
my friend.
That's when people rate.
So
Why you that?
Liz is doing the editing and busy.
Yep. This is getting down on the edit situation there. Hopefully, not for sure, but hopefully we'll have a video. If not coming out tomorrow, we'll have one out on Sunday.
So is
Okay.
is your shouse done yet?
Oh man, done could be so many things. Well, all the drywall that we had is up, so there's that.
Okay.
But other than that, there's so much more to do.
When are you going to do it? When, Mike?
When?
When?
Well, I thought about just giving the rest of it up to the boys and saying, if you want your own room, you need to go get it done.
Go get busy. Go
You
get
know, but
Oh,
there could be drawbacks there.
Maybe.
Well, we will be there tomorrow to
got this.
give you a hand and see what we can do get done.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I really the main thing on the agenda for tomorrow is getting everything taped and mudded, and then and
Okay.
I don't really see that taking more than a couple of hours. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've done some mudding before. I know a little bit about what it takes, and
Mike, not everybody moves at your tempo.
yeah.
Full throttle
right.
or sleeping. It'll take a few hours to get that done.
Yeah.
And then we can, go put up your building and we can do your other
Now
stuff.
you were talking about you're not sure that you have enough mud. Do you need mud?
No, I think I got enough. I got one of those so I actually went with a different mud than just the standard green lid mud. I went with the less dust, whatever it is.
Okay.
And it come in a little box. And I think it's like a 3.5 gallon deal. And that should be enough mud to get through with what we're doing.
Do you have a mixer?
I do not have a mixer actually.
Okay, I will
Do
bring.
we
a
need
mixer
to
with
mix
me.
that mud, or we just don't pull it out the bag and slap it on there?
Okay, so that mud is mixed thick. So you want to thin it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi, Serenity.
Hi, Serenity.
You want to add some water to it and mix it up just a little bit. So
Yeah.
Okay.
so it flows a lot better. And
Okay.
then I've got a box here as well that I'll bring in case you don't have enough. We'll have plenty.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So, Mike, are you ready to help us welcome very warmly our next guests?
How would you know?
Ooh.
How would you know?
I like next guests.
Toby.
You've seen these people
You've
before.
met them before.
And let's reintroduce.
Yup. This is John and Tammy with Clausen Family Homestead.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how y'all?
Hi.
Welcome in, John and Tammy. How are you today?
We're doing great. How are y'all?
We're good, busy.
Doing great.
Nighttime shenanigans. Yeah.
It is nighttime shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
And this is y'all's very first live, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Congratulations and welcome to the Fun Factory.
Thank you.
We're
So
excited
everybody-
to be here.
Everybody, welcome in the Clausen families.
Yep.
We are newly acquainted with them over at Mama V's this last weekend. I don't know if everybody has gone and seen the videos of Paul used to
John. His name is John.
John, sorry.
His name is
Oh,
John.
wow.
His name is John. It's been a long day.
Sorry.
we totally understand.
John used to professionally cut trees and deal with trees. He's
Yeah.
got a sawmill and took it over to Mama V's and helped her mill up some lumber.
And we got to touch it.
And met these wonderful folks over there. So, hi, Serenity.
We
Hi,
went
Helen.
over there. We
You and
went
me.
over there in June and cut the trees down, and so I asked her to let them dry for a couple of months and to be a little easier.
Yeah.
That sawmill of yours is amazing. Well, John and Tammy, what do you want everybody to know about your channel? What do you do?
Well, we started watching some of the other homesteaders, DD5, and we just got so inspired by the community and how people were wanting to live in a more sustainable, a simpler way. And so that really inspired us to start moving toward that way of life ourselves. And we went to the meetup last year and met a lot of people. We got to meet Mike and his family, and we just really enjoyed meeting everybody.
I don't
And
like the verse.
just the community, and everybody was so welcoming. And
But we started watching homesteading because I felt the pull before I ever watched the first video. We don't want to have to depend on, if a food shortage happens or
Right.
in Arkansas, especially with all the pine trees we got, one ice storm, we could be down for months without electricity because we're so
Yes.
rural and so far away from big cities and stuff. That we've seen it where we've been a month. Not necessarily us, but people in our county have been a month and a half without electricity. It can happen.
Dang.
At the time, we lived in town, so we got electricity pretty quick. But now we live out in the country a little ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys live pretty far away from us, huh? You're a couple hours away.
It's a 3.5 hour drive
yeah.
if you don't stop.
Yeah. You don't stop.
We
That's
always
too
stop.
Yeah, we always stop.
But the
Yeah,
cool
we're 2 hours south of Little Rock, exactly.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But you guys have free lodging now, so no more
Yeah.
spending money at Airbnbs.
We will be making another trip up. We
Well-
love coming up there to visit. And it's so beautiful up there.
We were going
Yeah.
to bring our camper, but Tammy didn't want to drive, so I said, "Well, let's just get an Airbnb." And she was going to haul the camper, I was going to haul the sawmill. After working all week, we decided we'd just get Airbnb. It was easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more of that. Now you've got your lodging secured up here. Anytime
Man.
you want to come up to visit the rest of us.
All right.
All right.
Good Enough Homestead had asked earlier what was on behind me. That's a Talon in the background playing some Fortnite.
Well, I noticed that because our son is in the other room doing the same exact thing. So I recognize the game.
Yeah, I see it now.
Glenn and Shannon Salty Life is in. Hello.
What's up, people? Thank you for coming in. So
Happy
is
Friday.
Musgrave family.
Great family. We
But
were
I
all
didn't-
talking and
I didn't
I
get to say
highlighted.
hi.
I said there. I highlighted.
I
it.
see where Musgrave says hi. Hi, Musgrave family.
Musgrave.
Okay, so Clausen family, what is your channel about? What do you guys like to do?
She was just telling you all about it.
A lot
Well,
of-
we
I had my ears plugged, I guess. I was paying attention. I don't know what I was.
we
You're
have
going for a more sustainable lifestyle.
so
Just
we
like the
have
rest of us.
we started out with honeybees in a garden, and then we've gradually taken on chickens.
Right.
And we had chickens originally just for the eggs. Now we grow chickens for our freezer.
Nice.
And we recently got cows, and our newest addition is a donkey. And so our goal is to produce 80% of what we eat.
There
Oh,
you go.
That's our
awesome.
goal. So,
Awesome.
and we eventually
Yes,
would
Sherry.
like to build a cabin.
Heck yeah, those are definitely, I wouldn't say easily attainable, but they are definitely goals that should be definitely in your guys' reach anyway. And I want to ask you a question because Lissa and I were, well, it was something Lissa has started thinking about maybe doing next year, but she doesn't know anyone else except for Tim. Are bees really hard to do and take care of?
No, but occasionally you will get a wild set. If you go back and watch a video we did back at the end of May, 1st of June, that was a wild bunch. We managed, but they were rough. But they're not always. Sometimes you can go out there without anything on. But that particular set of bees, they were tearing our butts up.
Yeah,
Well,
the bees I've been around, I could go out there and I could just sit just exactly like this, as long as
Yeah.
you're calm.
Mm-hmm.
You're calm. But then, yeah, sometimes you get a rogue hive and it gets.
Oh, it's the.
But I'm probably a third generation bee man. My great grandfather, my grandfather, they skipped my dad. He got hurt in Vietnam, and then it landed on me. So
Okay.
What the?
But they're low maintenance. You don't have to do a lot for them.
Water.
You just need a bee suit and some equipment to get your honey.
yeah.
Listen, that's right up Lissa's alley. As
Yeah.
far as plants, animals, whatever. Listen, whatever is the least amount of maintenance and it's hard to kill them, that's what we need.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something I've learned, Mike. Don't go buy the commercial bees, and swarms are very easy to catch.
Okay.
The swarms are tougher. They can handle more disease. They can handle cold. They can handle heat a lot better than like if you buy a packaged set of bees in Georgia and bring them down here to the south. I mean, I know Georgia's south too, but they're up in the mountainous area, so it's not quite as hot. They
Right.
don't seem to ever make it every time we've ever bought a set. But
Huh.
my swarms, or somebody gives me a set of a swarm or something, they always seem to do a lot better.
I swear,
Yeah.
I'm the spaghetti monster.
We're definitely interested in doing the honeybees. One thing that I found out 2 days ago, I'm not so much interested in is ground hornets because
I
they
saw
tore
that.
my behind. Oh,
I bet. Yeah.
They look like little yellow jackets. What I could tell.
yeah, the little yellow jackets. Man, I couldn't.
Every time I bush hog, I'm always scared I'm gonna hit a nest of them. I've done it
Yeah.
before.
Right.
If the
I don't-
snakes don't get you, the hornets will.
I don't know
And,
how they didn't get David, man. When he was on the tractor and moving stuff, he cleared a large area and they were swarming everywhere. And I just ran my dumb behind up with the camera and they just started lighting me up.
And
Oh,
normally,
man.
they go to the tractor. That was a surprise.
All the vibration.
See what David has going for him though, is he's got those icy blue, beautiful blue eyes.
Well, I do too. It don't work for me.
That does work for you.
Bees don't like them.
100 ping is annoying.
Yeah, but yours is the wrong color, Mike.
Oh, okay.
David's are almost white. They're ice. He has very pretty eyes.
Would you get
I
over it?
can't help it. It's Jason's lumber snacks, and then there's David's eyes, and I
Get
love
yourself together, Lauren.
I love you best.
Oh my goodness.
I just love my other homesteaders too.
Yeah, you just got lucky.
It's an ongoing thing.
It's
Yeah, if y'all ever have questions about your bees or, if you find a swarm and you want some help catching them, let us know. We'll be glad to help you
I'm
guys.
glad.
good.
Matter of fact, I got some equipment I can pass on to you. We got
Wow.
we got a lot of extra boxes and stuff. And
Wow.
I even got a package kit. Back when I bought packages, I kept all my kits. You can convert them into a swarm box pretty easy.
Mhm.
That would be absolutely amazing. That's something that we're definitely interested in for sure.
Well, and one good thing about your honeybees is they're great for allergies. The honey is, and
Yeah.
also if you're gonna grow flowers or garden, it's just gonna make all your
Yeah.
plants do so much better.
Right.
Does anybody here know anything about growing grapes?
I know about muscadines.
I like
Do
to
I
eat
need
grapes.
Do I need to cut my vines back this time of year, or do I just let them over?
My muscadines I cut back every February. Every February.
every February, so I should do it later in the.
Okay.
Okay.
Always.
Roses are the same way. You should cut your roses before Valentine's Day.
What the heck just happened?
Huh.
My
Cool.
Alyssa.
Okay.
I just got teleported.
They said you should cut your roses back right before Valentine's Day.
That was great. I would've-
See, this is what it's all about, guys.
Yeah.
It's sharing information. It's educating each other. If anybody wants to know how to be a nuisance, I'm your Huckleberry.
Hey, our teenagers want to be on TV a second.
What up, guys? What up, y'all?
Run. They all run.
Hey, tell them to go follow me on Instagram, DrewClaw7.
What'd you say?
We'll add the description to the link
Come
below.
Say it again.
Tell them follow me on Instagram, DrewClaw7.
That's our 19-year-old.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, Hadley.
It's our homecoming weekend up here this weekend. Homecoming is going on as we speak.
Yeah.
Our team, El Dorado, they're up in Sylvan Hills, which was right above Little Rock.
Mhm.
And Sylvan Hills was dumb enough to make us their homecoming. And last I looked, it was like 14-0 El Dorado.
Dang, that's a sad day when someone comes to your homecoming and thumps you.
Mhm. You're supposed to pick somebody you know you can beat on homecoming.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened with Tennessee and Arkansas last weekend, which was the bomb.
Mm. Yeah,
That was-
so we'll struggle with the number 50th team, but then we'll go and beat the number 4. It don't make any sense.
Man. Hey, speaking of Arkansas and Arkansas sports, I've Kevin over at O'Rourke's Littlefield is a huge Arkansas fan, and I'll extend the invitation out to you as well if you want to go. But in January, I'm going with Kevin to Fayetteville to watch the Florida Gators play them in basketball.
Basketball.
No way.
Yep.
Woo!
They
I don't know,
don't
'cause
come. They didn't
I'm
come
a-
for football this year, but they're coming for basketball.
My shock.
I'm a very huge Arkansas fan, and I might get mad at you smack talking.
Yeah.
You can ask Tammy. I don't go to weddings or funerals or birthday parties or anything if there's an Arkansas Razorback game on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I tell everybody to hold off on all that during the Razorback game.
And I tell you what, that Tennessee game last weekend, oh, that was good.
Well, y'all
Yeah.
know. Well, y'all had already left. I told Mama V and Wiley. I said I got to be at that Airbnb by 6:30. Arkansas can't start without me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping the Gators can go up to Tennessee and do the same thing Arkansas can do, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, one of my most heartbreaking games ever was against Florida Gators. I think Tim Tebow was a freshman, and our running back Darren McFadden. I don't know if y'all have heard of him, but he was.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was a super good running back, and it was
Yep.
his last. Yes, it was his last year. We beat LSU. No. So it was the year before that. Okay, so the year before that we played Florida, and Darren that'd be his second year there, and we had beat everybody in the SEC, including Alabama, and we went and played Florida in the SEC championship, and they dog stomped us. Well, the
Man.
next year we weren't that good as we were the year before.
Yeah.
But we managed to beat LSU in the third overtime, and they went on to win the national championship.
Man. I remember that year because Arkansas had like the 3-headed dragon. They had 3 running backs that all went to the NFL.
Yeah, Peyton Hillis, Darren McFadden, and Felix Jones.
Yep.
And Peyton is from Conway. So, Darren was from Little Rock, but Felix was from over in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Glenn and
Hey,
Shannon
don't-
Salty Life said, I remember that 2007.
Well, our Bobby Petrino era, we had a 4-headed dragon in them receivers, and they were all from Warren, Arkansas, which is about 40 miles from here.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like
Building
that
with
home.
Keith and
the
Mickey
home
are,
run.
and I want to say hi to a few people up in here.
Go ahead.
Building with Keith and Mickey are up in here, and we've got Neil, treasure hunter Neil.
Yeah. Gypsy Trails is eating.
Gypsy Trails, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing
Randall,
well.
what's up, brother?
Hope everything is good.
Apologize if we miss anybody saying hi to you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's moving pretty fast, and we got a few things going on.
Yeah.
How
We
many
don't mean
people
to miss-
are hanging out with us
Yeah.
tonight? I can't see it because I'm on what you call it? StreamYard.
You're on what you call it?
Say it
Yeah, I'm
again?
on the
Not
what you
far
call
of
it.
time, according to Lissa. He's on borrowed
Yeah.
time, according to Lissa.
There's no such thing as time. We make that up. I mean, there might be dark and light, but ain't no time.
Okay, keep talking it, Mike. Keep talking it. Just love you, you little poop.
Hey,
No, when
what
somebody's
I
done
really
business.
like that decoration behind you guys. Is that like a shelf that you have right there behind you guys?
Are you talking about that right there?
No, I was talking about
Oh,
their
yeah,
glass
it's a
model.
little,
Oh.
it's a little sconce shelf. We've got a mirror, then one and a sconce
Yeah, there's
shelf
one on each side.
Yeah, those are nice. I like those.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that live edge on the mirror?
That is
Like
a
a
mirror.
wood-
No,
Oh, it's
no.
not live edge.
It's just beveled.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very heavy mirror, and so my dogs used to run behind. Well, they still do. And my 12-year-old, he used to run. And it scared me to death. I was thinking he's gonna fall and hit him.
Yeah, right.
It would
You
have
know,
cut him in half.
We know a
Okay.
thing or two about having very big dogs.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I
our
asked you
dogs
guys
are
if you
little.
were
We got two golden doodles, Waylon and Willie.
Waylon and Willie. I like it.
Mike,
Mike,
they
yeah.
were with us at the meetup. I don't know if you got to see them. Two little red dogs.
I'm not sure. I was running around like a dang chicken with my
I
head
know.
cut
I was
off.
telling you.
You were working your tail off, Mike.
I was actually telling Lauren the first morning I met you, you was in a bind for biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not singing on the cover.
Man.
It all came together.
I told you, calm down. I'll go get the biscuits. Chill out. You were freaking out.
Man.
You had a lot on your plate that day.
And it did. It came together so nicely. That everything worked out.
Yeah.
It
It was a
Ray,
beautiful
thanks for
place.
noticing the eagle back here. Yeah, I did that painting for my dad when my
You
dad was
painted
alive.
that? Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
in fact, all of
awesome.
those.
yeah,
of
all
those
of the
he's painted.
stuff.
Those are
With my
beautiful.
War pony right there, and there's a moose in the snow up here, and
That's
we got
pretty.
squirrels and eagles and
Wow.
all of God's creations. Some of them are just better with gravy. Now go lay down, read a book.
Is that one a wolf? Is that a wolf?
Joel-
What is that?
Joel,
Is
you
that
read my
what?
mind. I was just about to ask you to bring that up on the screen. Obviously, it was a joke that Leon Miller is asking, but all jokes and jests come from some stem of truth. Is it true that Mike really forced his family to move to Arkansas just to help out his Uncle David? Wow, that is absolutely amazing.
Troll alert.
If anybody could force anybody to pack up and move their family just to help somebody work, that's a pretty incredible relationship. Number one.
If anybody knew David and you guys, and if somebody knew you personally, they would realize just how ridiculous that is.
Mm-mm.
He said he only said it because of the rude comments he's saying.
Yeah, right. No, so actually we did make the decision rather quickly. I believe it was probably back in like the November before we moved here, or
Yeah.
it was November or October. And David had seen me making Facebook posts. I didn't know anything about YouTube. We were making Facebook posts
Yeah.
about us clearing property and stuff. And then he just made the offer to us.
Mhm.
And I told Liz, I was like, listen, we've already put all of our eggs in this basket, and this basket's busted. So we can either
Yeah.
find something else to do, or we can go on another adventure. And that's what we did.
So
Yeah.
we actually were watching you guys back then, and we remember
Yeah.
that y'all had this spot in Florida that you were working on, and then the
Yeah.
city was giving you a lot of headaches and grief about it.
Yep.
And you left and came here of your own accord. And from what we could tell, you guys were excited to be
Mhm.
here, excited for a new beginning in Arkansas.
I just don't think
He
he was
was so-
excited to run that Dodge off into that creek.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Mike was so excited he jumped off in a flooded creek first thing.
That scared me because he went live or something and said, "I need some help, y'all." And
I
was like,
know.
"Oh my Lord!"
Yep.
Well, I've heard somebody say, and I can't remember who it was, that nothing's easy in Arkansas. So I've lived in Arkansas for 50 years, and so I'm wondering, is it easy other places?
51.
Man, I don't
We've
know. I
lived in
think
this little town our whole life.
Arkansas just has a way of baptizing new people from outside of the state to come in.
That's right.
I've
Okay.
moved to quite a few states in my younger years, moving from place to place. All of the Southeast, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, North Carolina, place to place. Not as an adult, as a kid, but I can say even as an adult, we didn't seem to go through the issues that I went through when we first moved to Arkansas.
I'm telling you, she will test you to make sure you are worthy of her.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she
actually,
broke
and
me-
what I had did is I had made a short because I called David on the phone and he was out, I think, getting propane that day, and he didn't answer. So the fastest way that I figured to put the SOS out was to go ahead and make a short, put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Somebody will find somebody.
Yeah.
Well, you had me worrying there for a little while. Like, did he get saved?
Yeah, I was worried too.
Yeah.
Y'all, please excuse me. I'm gonna go get something I've been working on. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, nice.
Hang on.
Well, we're
Interesting.
glad you guys came to Arkansas, and I'm sorry it's been tough, but
It'll be well worth it.
It's
Yeah.
already worth it. It's
It's
already
already
so
worth
worth it. It's hard for Alyssa and I to even stay in a bad mood. We get in a bad mood, we could just ride around for 10, 15 minutes, and just the beauty of this place makes
It's
us
so
feel
beautiful up there. It is.
we would love to live up that way. It's so pretty. But I guess our roots are in South Arkansas.
Yeah, we
so-
got her mom still around, and
better. Right?
But it's a nice place for us to come visit. So.
two of our grown sons are here. One of our grown sons is about an hour from y'all. He's in Maumelle. He's an engineer at the steel mill in Little Rock.
Oh,
He wants us to
pretty.
move up that way bad. He's got our two grandsons.
That looks like you have been canning.
Yes, ma'am. This is my extra special barbecue sauce.
Oh, nice.
So Mike thought that was a submarine hunt, Paul.
Yeah, that's Paul Honeyman's little inside joke ever since I put the truck into the creek. He says that I'm part of the Navy and I got a stealth sub.
Yeah.
It looks
So-
like it.
So true. And it does help so much when you move somewhere new, when you already have somebody established there and is able to have your back and look after you and
Yeah.
something like that. So obviously that
Yeah.
helped out.
We
Yeah.
jumped in blind because all of the people that I knew and had
Contact with.
yeah, everybody that they've all either moved on or they're no longer here. And yeah, so we jumped in blind.
I've seen people move here that didn't have anybody that was gone in a month or two, and I've seen people move here that loved it and stayed. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I was here the first time for 13 years, I think. And I loved it here, but Arkansas was too slow for me back then. I had to go
Yeah.
explore other things.
Now, do y'all live in Polk County?
No, we're in Scott.
Okay. I
And
was
I
gonna
think
tell you, her
Mike is
cousin.
in no.
I may have already told you. I knew y'all was somewhere up around.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, I thought I was-
If you know where Mansfield is, I'm sorry. If you know where Mansfield is and you know where Waldron is, we're not in either one of those places.
Okay.
Oh, well, that helps.
Yeah. That
We're like
narrows
right
it
in the
down.
middle. We're right in between. We're in the woods between the two.
Yeah. Now her cousin was a sheriff for years up there, Polk County. And you said you were here 13 years one time. I thought maybe.
Yeah, and then I was gone for 25. And I regretted leaving Arkansas after year 2.
So your first 13 years, was you still in the kind of the same area, or was you in a different part of Arkansas?
No, I was in Northwest Arkansas. I was up around Fayetteville, Winslow, Prairie Grove.
See, that's
I
where
was
we lose
actually
most
I was
of our
actually
people.
law enforcement in Washington County or in Benton County.
That's where we lose a lot of our people from Northwest Arkansas. They love it up there. They'll leave and never come back.
Man.
I mean, it's pretty, but it has gotten way too crowded for
Way
Yeah.
too
our
crowded.
preference.
That's that's where the major cities are for Arkansas up there. Especially anytime you have a college town, it's always going to be something like that. That's how Gainesville is in Florida. The city of Gainesville is actually a fairly small town. It's got 4 exits on the interstate, very close,
Yeah.
back to back to back, and you can drive across it in no
Yeah.
time. But
I think
because of the
Little Rock's
college,
still I think Little Rock's the most populated, but if you put Springdale, Rogers, and Fayetteville together, I think they'd probably be. And they're all just really, to me, just one town. You can't tell you're from one town to the next. till you see a
Right.
sign.
Country to coast. I do have a recipe. I am not willing to share it because I'm getting ready to bottle it.
Oh,
hey, okay.
can't wait to try it.
I will tell you, it has bourbon base in it.
Bourbon.
Sounds good.
It's got a bourbon. It's got a bourbon base, but the
You
alcohol.
can go in my
Yeah.
bathroom. You can go in my bathroom. Just go straight through that door. You're welcome.
Are we going to the bathroom? We're going to the
No,
bathroom.
my son's friends are here, and so one of the girls needed a brush. So
Oh, okay. Well, she can tell 500 and some odd people that she has to go potty, and that's okay. We're fine. We're
no,
open
she
here.
just needed a hairbrush.
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass her.
We'd be dead.
Hmm.
What's
Hey,
that
Dream,
restaurant?
Reverend Dream is in the house. Hi, Dream.
So is Scott's Light.
Hi, Scott.
Come on.
Every time I see that name, I love it so much. The Dreamsteaders. Dreamsteaders is such a great name.
Oh, that's a
So,
great.
so that's Tammy.
Oh.
Dreamsteaders is Tammy.
That's right. Tammy.
Yeah,
could-
we met Reverend Dream at the meetup too, or I did. I don't know if Tammy did, but I did.
they're awesome.
we could not see Tammy
She's Dreamsteaders.
hosting last week.
Was it Tammy that was having trouble with that, or I thought it was? No, that was Beth.
Oh, that was Beth.
That was
that's right.
Beth. Yeah, that
That's
was
right.
Beth Cornett and Neil.
Trisha Marriott said that she's lived all over the world, but has never seen such a good group of people.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You got that right.
Hey.
Yes, there it is.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
I-
Well, it's nice to have others who are wanting to do some of the some same things that you're doing, and have a community of people.
Yes. Yes.
You did this.
And even
Well,
though,
good.
the three of us are kind of spread out a little bit, but we get together and we fellowship and we talk and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's good whenever you're hanging out with people who have the same interest and the same like-mindedness and stuff too. It also makes it easier for people to feel more comfortable because they know that you already hold some of the values that that you have already.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's really cool too, getting together with people who come from different life strategies and different opinions, different,
Yeah.
different perspectives on everything that's important to all of us. And that's fun.
Makes
We can
life a
learn-
lot more interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right.
I mean, they do say variety is the spice of life.
That's
It
right.
is.
Yeah,
I
we're
think that's
opposites, so there you
That's
go.
where a lot of people get in trouble. They get stuck in their own way of thinking and their own way of doing things, and then they're stuck there. And if somebody comes along and says, "Yeah, but I think this," well, the next thing you know, they're fighting and spatting, and there's ugliness, and there's no need for it.
No,
Period.
See,
There are a
listen,
million ways to do the same thing.
Miss Tammy.
Dawn, see you
Where's
later.
Miss Tammy? There's
Who's that?
and Lissa and I are the same way as you guys because how you say that y'all are opposite. Lissa and I are opposite too, and same way with being around Lauren and Joel. Even though I feel like you got to get to know Joel a little bit for him to open up. Lauren is the more outgoing, bubbly personality and stuff like that, and Lissa is the more reserved type until she gets to know you.
Yeah.
She is. She is. Yeah. You and I, Mike, we just boom right off the bat. While Joel and Lissa kind of hung back and went, "All right,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
go and check it out."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like with the homesteading thing. John, he was all in right away. It took me a bit to get warmed up to the idea and meeting some of the people and everything. It's kind of helped me say, okay, this is actually pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a lot and it's a learning process, and you're going to find out that every group has good people and not so good people, and you will learn
Let me build where I'm trying to
discernment
build.
over time, and you will figure it out. And then there are others who will help you.
Yeah, the first time we went there, we worked with Drew and Wiley and Jen and Mama B. And I guess that was it, wasn't it? Drew's nephew.
So, yeah.
Anyway, that was our first, other than the meetup, that was our first time to work
What is
around.
this game?
Drew, he's an awesome guy.
Drew's the
Drew
man. Drew
solid
is
gold.
cool.
Drew and
He was
Lindsay
all
are
interested in
solid.
how I was getting the rope up there, and he watched every move I made.
Yep.
His only mistake was he put me on the tape measure. So that was a mistake.
I don't know if y'all noticed, Mama B's got I guess what would you call it? A atrium, like a little log atrium there. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
see that
right.
chainsaw cut
Oh,
right
the
there?
arbor. Her arbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen that. So
Well, I laid a tree down right beside it and told her I wouldn't hurt it. And Drew thought she was just going to tear it down. He reached over and run a chainsaw through it.
Yeah.
And then when she got mad, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
yeah, I
He
don't know.
didn't get
I
real
thought
mad.
you were gonna
Not
tear
really.
it down.
Whoops.
That's gummit.
Sorry about that.
So what are the Clausens up to this weekend? What are you doing?
Don't do that to me.
I'm going to saw up a pine log that fell out in the woods. I'm gonna try to get You remember that time a couple videos ago where I was trying to make them 19 footers?
Yes.
Okay, a guy bought a log cabin, old log cabin. It still got the old where they did it by hand. And when he bought it and then moved it, the bottom logs were rotten. So I got two built or two cut for him. Well, we worked on another log. It was rotten in the middle. So this other log I got is solid. So I'm gonna try to finish doing that for him. So he can start. He can't put his log cabin up till he gets them bottom ones.
Yeah.
And I think
Thanks.
we're heading over to your place tomorrow, right?
Yep. We'll see you guys no sooner than 9 a.m. Make sure we got good time to get up rolling around. I need at least 3 cups of coffee and some breakfast before I get moving.
Are you gonna let us have at least a bottle of water and a bucket, or
Maybe if you could bring your own bucket, that would be good.
BYOB. BYOB.
Or you can just go in the woods, right? You got.
We
woods
do
right
got
there.
5 acres.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be an issue there. We do have to go get water elsewhere, but don't worry, we still got a half a tank left.
All right.
wow, there's the guilt right there, man. Hey, we'll
We
bring our own. It's okay.
We might be having to, suck on a rock or something, or
I
Mike,
can
I
get-
might
I
have-
can get water
Like I
out of
might
the
have
rock.
missed it. I've been wondering, are you still gonna do that rain catchment thing?
Yes. So
I'm
I was
interested
actually
in that.
I was so gung ho and so ready to go ahead and get that big rainwater catchment set up that I really wasn't thinking clearly. One of the things that I do sometimes, you wouldn't imagine, I move a little quicker than my brain. But all those trees right in that area behind where I was going to do it and behind the house, they really need to come down before I put up any more permanent structures over there because I'm really nervous. So what we're going to do is take that 30-foot metal and cut it into sections, and we're going to enclose the carport around the camper a little bit more. And then we're going to try to build a little room off the front of it and enclose that. And we're just going to collect rainwater in different spots where we can.
Yeah.
But with the rainy season coming back and the creek coming back, even if nothing else gets done right away, we're going to make sure that we get some big boy water tanks, and we're going to utilize the creek to all ends.
Yeah, those tanks that you were buying, I guess, from one of the hardware stores.
yeah. Where were you getting those IBC totes?
Well, I was getting them at S&W, but they
Yeah.
no longer sell them there anymore.
Right.
What I was gonna tell you,
Here's the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember the whole.
we get some which they're not like those. They're not potable, but
Right.
you can fill one up in a good rain. It don't take much if you get it up under a gutter. You get
Yeah.
4 or 5 of them full, you'd have you some water.
Yeah.
Right.
You
And
guys
see,
tend to
they're
get more
they're like
water than we do.
$275, and we're going through. I didn't realize it, but now that we have animals, those dang chickens drink a lot of water.
They
Yeah.
do.
And we're going through so much more water. We're going through about, I would say about 1,000 gallons a month is what we're going
Okay.
through.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm gonna give you something. Here's another freebie tip, and for every other chicken person out there, get you a 5-gallon bucket that has a lid on it. We use our cat litter pails. Our cat litter comes in a pail, and okay, they have lids. All right, you go on Amazon. I know, but trust. They have these little gravity water bowl thingies that they have a little
The
nozzle,
little thingies.
and you just drill them right into the bucket. They fit right in there. It's a pack of like 10 for $7. Put those in all the way around your bucket, fill your bucket up. Now your birds have enough water for a week.
Okay. I like
Pennies
that.
on the dollar. You're welcome.
I tell you something else you
Do
might
you
try.
hang it from something or just set it on
You-
the ground?
You can hang it. We've got ours on some bricks.
Okay.
You
I'll
can,
tell you
you
something
can
else.
elevate it and hang it.
I'll tell you something else I've seen work in the mountains. If you can get and you can get a roll of poly pipe 400 or 500 foot long. If you can
Same
find
thing.
a creek, if you can find a stream up above you,
Yep.
you can bury a bucket. The bigger the bucket, the better.
Yep.
And you can run that poly in the bottom of that bucket 500 feet away, 1,000 feet
Yep.
away, and you can have water all the time. I mean, and I'm not talking about for you, but for your animals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it may be clean enough for you. I mean, I don't know. Or you might could filter it, but I've seen that and it works well. And it works. I mean, this one guy's got his, which I mean, he's like, I think his like 100 foot above him. When he turns his on, it's like a fire hydrant.
Dang.
Wow.
He's got a tote buried, and it keeps that tote full,
Right.
so he never runs out.
I like that.
I want to take care of a little bit of business here on our channel, Making It Home. Guys, y'all have seen the devastation. You guys have seen the horrific things that have happened with the recent hurricanes. We are participating in a grassroots movement. Every super chat that comes in for the month of October, all the way at least until Thanksgiving, we're saving all those up and we're putting them into a cashier's check, or anyway, we're getting the money over to two groups who have organized. They've teamed up. There's a few hundred people involved in this. We're getting semi-loads of goods
That's great.
to the victims. We are circumventing all the governmental agencies, FEMA, everybody, and we're going directly to the people. Every penny that we make in super chats is going directly into that, and we're going to match it. So
Nice. That's super
if
cool.
you feel compelled and you so choose to, you do not have to. That is not a requirement. We will never ask you for money. But if you feel so compelled, that's what your money is going to go for.
Hey.
There was just a full semi-load of baby diapers and formula, as well as winter blankets and jackets delivered today directly to the folks up in the mountains in North Carolina. So,
Woo! Sherry Udell.
Go. Look at that.
whoa, Sherry, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. That will
Good
go-
enough homestead also.
Wow.
We're
That's
rounding
great.
up. We're rounding up pet food right now. We're doing dog food, cat food, and all the stuff. The animal shelters there are, you can imagine.
Yeah.
And I have a soft spot there. I cannot tolerate that little girl who lost her kitten or lost her puppy. That just crushes my soul.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this for years, doing the semi-loads of dog food and cat food into stricken areas. So I am currently working out a deal with Merrick Foods to get another semi-load. And that's not coming from donations from anybody. That's
Yeah.
happening. And anyway,
Yeah.
thank you for the help.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Good Enough Homestead as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
These will go.
Hey, and I want to give a shout out to you guys. That is super awesome. Commend you
Yeah.
guys so much for that. I do have one little thing to say in jest, although it is true too. And old Tim from Ridge Life found out the hard way. Careful what you say when you talk about matching something, because them things might roll in and you might end up with a heap on your head.
Yeah, I
At the-
remember that.
At the meetup,
Mhm.
Tim was matched all the pies that were bought for him to hit him in the
Oh,
face and
that's
matched it.
right.
Tim coughed up over $200 worth of pies on himself.
Wow. Tim was in high demand.
Well, David pushed it to make him in high
Yeah.
demand, too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Hey, that was a good idea. Whoever thought of that, that was a great idea.
Yeah.
And I know
Now,
those,
Mike,
those
are we going to have another River Valley meetup?
So all signs are pointing to yes. However, Michael will not be the head and the spear of this meetup. I've got to take a step back and get my brain going because I dropped the ball badly on my anniversary. Lissa and I's
Oh.
anniversary is May 28th, and we hosted the meetup 10 days prior. So I kind of dropped the ball on my anniversary that time. So I spent a lot of time focusing on the meetup when I should have been focusing a little bit more on my wife. So this year I'm gonna step back a little bit and have some other people spearhead that one.
Be sure
Step
you
up,
let us
Lauren.
know, though, when you have a logo and everything, because we want to start doing up some merch for you guys to give away at that meetup.
That'd be super awesome.
Okay. We want to have.
Yeah.
Do y'all make merch?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
You know, Mike, it was too good a thing not to do it again. I mean, it really brought out the community and
It was.
people really had fun. It was a family thing.
That
And
was my
because-
favorite part about it.
If we can help, we're here.
Yeah,
So
of course.
Thank you.
I had pneumonia and I had to miss that meetup, and I was so bummed because I had been looking forward to it for so
Yep.
long. And then I contracted pneumonia, and that was it.
Yep. Randall with Gypsy Trail said I spent about $200 on them dang pies.
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Mary?
people were lined up at the pie booth,
Yeah.
the pie throwing.
Yep.
I seem to remember David getting his nasal cavities kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, and David was such a trooper for that weekend because David actually ended up being very sick as well for that weekend.
Yeah.
And
Oh, was he
he
really?
still pulled himself out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a wonder he made it because
It wasn't whipped cream, was it? I thought it was shaving cream.
Yeah, so yeah, we did shaving cream.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was whipped cream. Oh, that ew. Oh, gross.
The reason that we had a meeting of the minds and we discussed this heavily, but in the end, the shaving cream won because we were outside and we didn't want to attract even more flies. And the whipped
Yeah.
cream, and you already know how the
Yeah.
flies are. It would have been so bad.
Yeah.
It would have been, yeah.
would have been a sticky mess too.
Yeah.
Good night, Xander. Thanks you for coming in.
And shaving cream is just really soap. So all
Yeah.
you gotta do is rinse it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it burns
Yeah.
your eyes a little bit, but we had on the goggles and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so it wasn't too bad. Hey, and speaking of Randall's in here in the chat still with Gypsy Trails. I want to give a big shout out to Randall. Randall was such a help with the meetup. He just happened to come here right at the time, and whenever I needed somebody to go do something, pick something up, he was on top of it. He actually went and picked up and dropped off the dunk tank for us, which saved
nice.
me
Oh,
hours
wow.
of time and stuff like that to be able to do stuff. So thanks so much, Randall.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool how everybody pulled together and
Yeah.
helped out.
It is. We are at our hour. So I want to thank Clausen's, John and Tammy, for coming in, spending time with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
If y'all have not already and you don't know them, please go over,
Go check them out.
check out their channel, give them a like, subscribe.
Our
Oh.
video about the sawmill should be coming out tonight.
Okay.
And
Okay,
it's just
awesome.
Clausen Family Homestead, right?
Yes.
Clausen Family Homestead. Go over there and check them out. And then, of course, y'all know Mike with Drifting Dreamers 5 and Dreaming with Drifters, their vlog channel. So go over and check them out and give them a like, a love, a support, small
Yeah.
thing.
The thing.
I just went over there and subscribed on our vlog channel, Dreaming with Drifters. As soon as I clicked on their channel to subscribe, all I heard was the chainsaw.
Yes, oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all be safe. God bless y'all, every single one of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You
Love.
keep looking up. Say
Thank
thank
you.
you and do it
Thank
often.
you.
Keep that attitude of gratitude. We
Yeah.
love y'all, and we're out, man. See
We'll
you
see you
tomorrow,
in a
Mike.
couple of weeks, 2 or 3
Watch
weeks.
out for them trolls, Lauren. They'll be eating stuff under
Yeah.
Love you
bridges.
guys.
Love y'all. Bye bye.
All right, guys. Have a good night.